Frontier, left eye, go. Give me 3 seconds.
Not sure if Meghan wants to cry or laugh.
Great moment indeed where we looked through the window of the studio and saw the massed pipes and drums coming down. It was quite a significant.
These are all my thoughts and opinions based on information out in the public domain. Please do your own research, and this is for entertainment purposes only. And if you like the videos, please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to comment. It helps the platform grow. So let's get into the video. Tom Lakis is a radio personality, and he's suing Meghan Markle for using a tidbit of his on her archetype or arsewipe teaser for the podcast. It's incredible how not very many people know about it. This has actually been going on since she first advertised her whatever you want to call her own self-interview, because those are not podcasts. It's basically Meghan Markle using famous people to bounce herself off, and no matter what these famous, incredibly A-lister people went through, she went through something worse, of course, because I really do believe this. The whole purpose of this is to show that no matter what Serena Williams or Mariah Carey or anybody went through, she went through things that are worse while she was at a palace. Of course, they're all lies and imaginary, right? So Tom Lakis is suing Meghan Markle. This woman played the thing why nobody hears about it. Number one, because Sunshine Sachs had such a huge reach. You also have the woke left press. I am not far right, I'm not far left, but it's a fact. The press is incredibly biased in the United States right now. Most of it. You know, now that Sunshine Sachs has sacked Meghan Markle, I want to see if things turn. People magazine is still going for her. But Tom Lakis is suing Meghan Markle because she's so used to plagiarizing and getting away with it. She's been using people bits and everything, and nobody sued her. But Tom Lakis is going for it. The problem is that because it's kind of like a Republican Party thing, you know? Just because somebody's a Republican, it doesn't mean they're crazy or insane. I don't know why things are so divisive now. But yeah, she's being sued because she's been using, I mean, guys, we all know that she's been plagiarizing right, left, and center. Just like the things she's been doing, she's been getting away with it. She committed perjury. She blatantly committed perjury in the United Kingdom. If you lied under oath, that's perjury. This is something that she sat down, thought about it, and wrote and gave back to the to the British courts. And everybody knew about it, you know. And she was caught out, and the courts gave her a free pass instead of sending her to jail. Okay, so she's been misquoting people. She's been adjudicating things that are not hers, or she didn't do them to herself. You know, all the lies. You know that thing about her in LA that she ran? That's BS. Mr. Markle went to pick her up in 1992 and took her to Palm Springs to a luxurious hotel. She didn't see any ash or anything like that. She didn't get married 3 days prior. Nobody was racist towards her. The only person who's been racist towards other people is Meghan Markle and her now husband. Okay, but she has been getting away with things. She has been getting away with everything. And this is, remember when I told you how abusive people are bullies, when there's no consequences to their behavior, it only escalates. And here it's not the bully's problem, because to her and to Harry, things have been working out. Their behavior has gotten them a lot of stuff. The problem is that now that it's not getting them any stuff, they blame other people. Again, and I'm gonna say something right now. People are going, oh, poor Harry, he looks so sad. No. People, why are you doing that? Let me give you an example. If Harry and Meghan's, how do you say, when you plan something, when their plans, if their strategy had come through to trash the royal family, completely trash the royal family, because they purposely used something that they knew was a hot topic, racism, and they accused somebody of racism, even Meghan Markle, even though it's false. And Harry did not have the backbone to say, no, Meghan, it didn't happen that way. My family objected to you being a skank. It had nothing to do with race. But, you know, being a skank has no race, no, it's colorblind, just like being stupid, arrogant, or whatever. All of those things are colorblind. So, so if Harry and Meghan's strategy had worked, they would have seen the royal family, his grandmother and dying grandfather, included, completely trashed, vilified. Their security level, their security threat level went exponentially 100 times higher because of all the lies and the slander they said. If it had been up to them, his family, and they slandered the United Kingdom. They were not content in only calling the United Kingdom, the royal family, or a family member racist or the worst possible thing. They went after the entire nation, a nation that welcomed them with open arms. So, you know what Harry and Meghan reminds me of? They both remind me when a criminal, when his plans go bad and he's remorseful and he knows he has to go back. Would you feel bad about a rapist or a murderer or any type of person, any abusive person whose strategy doesn't work or whose abuse doesn't work out, and therefore they're all, Harry was not sorrowful. Harry was not sad. Harry was angry that his plans backfire. And the only reason he was at the Queen's funeral is because it was a photo op, that he wanted to be there. And you know what? And he wanted to be there to show everybody how angry he was and how wrong he's been done by the royal family and the monarchy and the United Kingdom. That's what he was there for. He was not sad. Meghan Markle was not sad. I mean, people say, oh, now that the Queen has died and his grandfather has died. Wait a minute. The time to mend the fences, the time to correct their behavior was while the Queen and Prince Philip were alive. Okay, they messed up with Prince Philip. They should have corrected their ways, but no, they intensified it. They went after everything. They gave it all they got. Meghan Markle doing those interviews, throwing snippets of lies, insinuations. That's worse than coming out and say, so did this to me. No, everything was an insinuation. The slander, everything is that, which is worse. And this is why I always said that Harry and Meghan Markle are gangrene. So now, not only is this radio personality suing Meghan Markle, Spotify is going after Meghan Markle as well, if we're to believe that. It's going after Meghan Markle because she is changing her tune. Can you imagine? And let me tell you, if this is true that she's changing all of the podcasts because they were vile, this goes to show you and reinforce the theory that she was going after an elderly lady. Why is it acceptable that she's rearranging everything now, and now when the Queen was alive, when she actually needed to behave and do something? Once somebody dies, they don't care what you do to them. Now they're going after King Charles and Prince William. And people think, oh, they're sad. No, they're not sad. They're angry because they feel entitled. They feel entitled. They feel that they deserve the best. And if you don't give them the best, you're completely insane, or you're mean, you're racist, and this and that. I mean, when people call them out, nobody says, people are being racist towards Harry when we call him a ginger wanker. I haven't heard anybody call me racist when I call Harry a ginger. And gingers are discriminated. Anyways, so Meghan Markle now is getting 2 lawsuits, and she doesn't have Sunshine Sachs anymore because she doesn't have that kind of money. So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think that now that Sunshine Sachs has dropped them, that the lawsuits are going to be known by the media? Because now those articles are coming out. Now they don't have the backing of Sunshine Sachs. Now Meghan Markle is asking for an audience with King Charles, because she needs to tell him her reasoning about her abuse. We have those little tidbits. Oh, a sweet moment shared between Meghan Markle and Princess Charlotte. And did you see the shade that little Princess Charlotte did to Harry? By the way, Meghan, do you see what I'm telling you? Meghan can't act. She couldn't even do one tear, a couple of tears, because she wasn't crying. With that kind of makeup, has she been crying even a little bit? Because even, when you cry, your eyes water. Her eyes were not watery at all. So I don't know if when she was sitting down in church when everybody else was standing up, I don't know if she was pouring tears. Anyways, what do you guys think? Do you think that Sunshine Sachs will now throw them to the wolves? Do you think that the lawsuits will come out? What do you think is going to happen to the podcast? If Spotify sues, what's going to happen next? And do you really think Harry and Meghan were sad Do you think that they should have mended fences while the Queen and Prince Philip and the royal family, current royal family, are still alive? Or do they want to wait until all of them are dead? And mission accomplished. Leave me your message and comments, and please like, share, and subscribe.